All right, welcome to the duck decoy.
Hi. Excuse me, where's the restroom?
Back to the left over there.
Thank you so much.
What can
All
I do
right,
for you guys?
give me everything you got. Come on, hustle.
Hey, stay calm, guy. Here,
Come on.
hang on. Hang on.
Let's go. Come on. There's a lot more.
Drop that! Drop it!
Man, what's going on?
Ma'am, you okay? Stay in there. Call 911.
Hang on.
Index, index, index!
Welcome to First Person Defender, where regular people come face to face with unknown attackers and fight their way out.
All right, for this one, we put Aaron into the general store, and it's a robbery. Two guys come in. It all happened really fast.
Yeah, it did happen fast. Aaron did a great job. He took decisive action. He got a little closer than I would have liked, but you know, that's me.
Well, it's also a case of do you get involved or not? Because Aaron's not a victim exactly. He's in the back of the store, but he just said, I felt like I had to go help.
Right, and he did a good thing. I mean, he got his gun out. He moved, he stealthily moved up here. He got a good position of what looks like cover. The pole did take some good hits. So cover is not always cover. Bullets do weird things.
So he could have actually gotten hit with bullets going through that column, but he got hits on both bad guys.
He did.
So it went pretty well, but there could be things to improve on.
Right, there's all kinds of options here. Remember, when we make choices, those are our choices. They're not always the best choices, but the situation dictates all of that.
And there's never one way to do it. You have to think through the options, and we're going to show them some options.
Aaron, great job. Great job.
Thanks.
I mean, it worked out great. A couple things to consider for people that are watching, all right? So we had the female go in the bathroom. We don't know if she's involved or not, but once you stubbed that door, you stayed right in front of it. If she's involved and she has a gun, she may panic and shoot through that door. Doors are not really good cover. Now, she could miss you, but she could also hit you. So when the bad guys came in, you got your gun out and you moved straight to that pole. You kind of went through it. Man, we have great concealment here. There's no doubt about that. And concealment and cover are two different things. Cover stops bullets, concealment hides your movement. People need to understand that. So what if there were other people in here and we didn't know that, maybe someone else was involved? We'd want to stay back. Now, a lot of people, their shooting is not great. They have to close in on cover. There's no doubt about it. The pole did take some hits. I'm concerned about those overpenetrating and getting you. We could stay back here. We could come back in here. I could come back and say, holy crap, this is getting scary. I could get here. I could get my gun out from here. I'm watching it. I can see his hand moving around there. I know there's a gun involved. I could stay right here. I could also move down to here. If there was someone else with me back here, I could say, get down, get down, get down. I could give verbal commands from here, and I could say, I've got a gun, get out of the store. Just do it now, go. I could once he gets in my peripheral, I could take that shot from there. I can do that. I feel comfortable with that. But I may want him to just plain old leave the store. So I'm here, I'm still ready. Get out of the store, I can see you, I see the gun. No, do it now or I'm gonna shoot you. So I can still see his head. I'm using cover, I see him book out the door. All right, now I'm just a really good witness and I didn't have to shoot anybody. There are options. What you did worked out really well. But we always have to remember that the choices we make, we live and die by. Now you're left-handed, so cover on this side going to be a little bit harder, right?
Yep.
Okay, so get down to your knee.
Hey, put that gun down. I got a gun. Get out of the store. Get out. Get out.
One would have been enough, but that was great. You got great hits on him. You were there. He came towards you. He wants to see if you're for real. Fine. At least you're ready. You were up on the gun. You were ready to shoot. Good verbal commands. So just different thought processes behind it. All different choices. The scenario next time is going to be a little bit different. So think about all your choices, right?
Yep.
The Ruger LCP Max is a great option for concealed carry because it is a very small gun, easy to conceal. It is in .380 ACP. And the max means it holds more ammo. We like that. 10 rounds or 12 rounds in the magazine, under 11 ounces, under 1 inch wide. It could be good for pocket carry or deep concealment, the Ruger LCP Max. When it comes to self-defense, you want every advantage you can get. A light and a laser on your handgun will give you that advantage. Crimson Trace are one of the pioneers in that field. They actually invented instinctive activation, which means you grip the gun and the light or the laser just turns on. This is true target-focused shooting and helps you identify the target. It will give you an advantage in low light or no light situations. Go check them out, Crimson Trace. There's a reason people love the HK VP9, and now they have the A1 version, upgraded trigger and frame. But what about concealed carry? Now they have the HK VP9 A1K, a little bit smaller package to make it more friendly for carrying. 4-inch barrel and a shorter frame makes that work, but it's still a very shootable size and compact package. So check it out, the HK VP9 A1K.
Range Ready offers expert-led handgun courses in a controlled environment. Our hands-on approach ensures you're prepared for any situation. Visit rangereadystudios.com and begin your handgun journey.
The HK CC9 is the smallest HK they've ever made, which makes it great for concealed carry. Holds 12 or 10 rounds in the magazine, so it still has enough ammo to get the job done. One of the big features on the CC9 is a great trigger, and that's going to help you shoot a smaller gun. Of course, extensively torture tested by HK because that's kind of their bread and butter. The CC9 from HK, a great option for concealed carry.
This training segment is brought to you by Range Ready, preparing you to win the day, one shot at a time.
Little pistols like this are really neat. They're called like personal defense weapons, PDWs. This one's got an arm brace, and technically you're supposed to shoot it like that. Well, honestly, in a house, whether it's a little one like this or a pistol grip shotgun, these are handy. And even though it didn't come with sights, because you could put your own on it, I put a laser on it like this, and I could stop somebody coming in the front door. I'm holding it like this, get a couple good hits on target. If I wanted to, I could shoulder it up to here. But putting a little tiny laser like this on a little pistol like this really makes it so much more versatile. And in a house, it's even more handy.
First Person Defender is brought to you by Crimson Trace, HK, Range Ready, Ruger, and T4E. These force-on-force scenarios use T4E training guns that fire non-lethal projectiles.
All right, now he positioned himself so he can see the whole room, which, you know, you have the benefit of going through.
Excuse me, where's the restroom?
You're going through it once, and so this is what people do.
What can we do for you today?
Everything in the register. Everything. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Come on.
Oh, he didn't realize it.
He didn't realize there was a second bad guy on Overwatch.
He never realized, he never saw it.
What's going on? How y'all doing back there?
Good, go lock that door.
He's really worried about the bathroom now, too.
He's thinking, what are they gonna pull on me?
Well, at least he didn't shoot the clerk.
You all right?
I'm good.
Index, index, index.
It happens all the time. A robbery in a retail establishment. This time, 2 bad guys. Aaron, give me a takeaway.
My takeaway is that you don't always have to pull the trigger in every situation.
Yeah.
Be so aggressive.
Sometimes aggression is the right answer, sometimes it's the wrong answer. There were options here, Chris.
Yeah, there's always choices, there's always options. Sometimes the best course of action is if nobody is forcing your hand, step back, expand your vision, and think about what you should do.
Don't just run into it.
Right.
Well, you told Aaron before we started this second one, don't get tunnel vision.
I did. I said, there's a time and a place for everything. Don't get tunnel vision.
And then we had a second bad guy separated. I mean, you did all right, you didn't get hit, they ran out, but these are just options that people need to consider.
Yes, there's always options. We have to make the choice. We do what's best in the moment.
And think through it.